Alright, so to put this in perspective here, this man comes up to me, asks if I have Gildan Skies items. I say I do. He's like, oh, well, do you have Gildan Scale armor? And I'm like, no. The only Gildan Scale armor I have is my set. And then he proceeds to ask if I have a second legendary item. And I say no, but I have a purple of the second best weapon. And he's like, okay, can I see that? And he's like, okay. So I put it up and he's like, not the best damage. Puts up his blue, which is around a little bit over 3 million lower than mine, I believe it was. It was just around 3 million, but he puts that in and is like, I offer this. I proceed to say no, and he's like, you want ads? And I say, yeah, ad. He proceeds to ask, what ads? I honestly don't really care, so I say so. Now, I don't say anything specific, I just say whatever you think is good. So he proceeds to put in a well, he proceeds to say, but then puts in a purple Oathsworn set. So I'm like, okay, I'll take this. This is good. I like this. This is worth it. It's probably an overpay, but I don't know. I don't care. And then he proceeds to say clipped. Like I did something wrong. Now, I don't know if you're aware of how scamming works, but scamming works if the person who is scamming is trying to mislead somebody and act like they're doing something that they're not, or you're getting something that you're not. And he proceeds to put in that item on his own accord and try and act like I'm a scammer for accepting something he put up. You have to assume that whoever you're trading with knows what their trading's value and is willing to do it. And of course, that's what I do. I assume that he understands those items can be used for, they can have value squeezed out of them. So I was willing to do the trade. I understand that, and I assume he knows that, but instead he apparently thinks that I'm scamming him or something? I don't know how that works. I find that quite funny, to be honest. It's really not the case. If you're gonna overpay for me, I'm gonna accept it. It's literally just human nature. If you see something worth value and there's a trade that both sides are willing to commit, or at least you think so, then you're willing to do it. You don't think that it's some guy just trying to, what is it called? I guess, I don't know. I put it in the Dungeon Quest Discord server. I mentioned it, and somebody said he was trying to get views. Probably true. I don't know. But long story short, this isn't how scamming works. Like, this is ridiculous. I actually found this hilarious. I was laughing at this for a good while. Like, you can't just say clipped and act like they're scamming when you put up the items and they've done nothing wrong. Like, you put the items up on your own accord. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how his brain works, but it's not working straight. That's for sure. You can't just turn somebody into a scammer by putting an overpay yourself. I've overpaid for things plenty before. I don't call the people scammers for accepting it, because I accept it too. I put up an overpay because I know I want to do the overpay. Yeah, this man.